Page 624, number 21. Use the binomial theorem to expand and simplify the expression. Now we're given y minus 2 to the fourth power. Now before we start this problem, let's first expand and simplify this problem. X plus y to the fourth power. Now we know to do this, our values of x, our powers of x will decrease every time, so we'll start with x to the fourth. Our powers of y will increase every time, and our coefficients of each of these terms can be found by using Pascal's triangle. So over here on the side, I'm just going to make a copy of Pascal's triangle until I have the fourth row. Now careful. That number 1 on top, that's the 0th row, then the first, second, third. Here's my fourth row. So that tells me x plus y to the fourth power equals 1 times x to the fourth plus 4 times, now my power of x will decrease, my power of y will increase, plus 6 times my power of x decreases, my power of y increases, plus 4 times x to the first, y to the third, and last but not least, plus 1, y to the fourth. So my power of x decreased every time, my power of y increased, and my coefficients were these values right here. Okay, so that's x plus y to the fourth. Now what I really want to find is y minus 2 to the fourth power. So what I'm going to do is anywhere we have an x in our original expression, we're going to substitute a y. Anywhere we have a y in our original expression, we're going to substitute minus 2. So let's do that. So this first term, instead of writing x to the fourth, we're going to write y to the fourth. Plus, second term, I'm going to say 4 times, instead of writing x to the third, I'm going to say y to the third. And instead of writing y, I'm going to say times minus 2. Plus, my third term now, I'm going to say 6 times, instead of x squared, we're going to say y squared. And instead of writing y squared, we're going to say minus 2 squared. Plus, my next term, 4 times, instead of writing x times y to the third, I'm going to say y times negative 2 to the third. And my last term, instead of saying y to the fourth, we're going to say negative 2 to the fourth power. So in that step, we substituted everywhere we had an x, we substituted a y. Everywhere we had a y, we substituted minus 2. Now we need to simplify this. So simplifying one term at a time, that gives us y to the fourth, plus this next term. We have 4 times negative 2, so I'm going to say minus 8. In fact, instead of saying plus, I'm just going to say minus 8 times y to the third. My next term, I have negative 2 squared, which is equal to 4, times 6, so I've got 24 y squared. My next term, I have negative 2 to the third, which is negative 8, times 4, so I have minus 32 y. And my last term, negative 2 to the fourth, which is equal to 16, so plus 16. So y minus 2 to the fourth is equal to y to the fourth minus 8y cubed plus 24y squared minus 32y plus 16.